February 7, 1451. B.C. The Jews placed the death of Moses on this day. 1642. William Bedell, Bishop of Kilmore, died. One of the most exemplary prelates of the 17th century. He was so greatly respected even by the papists, that when the Irish Rebellion of 1641 broke out, his was for some time the only English house in the county that stood unviolated. But refusing to submit to the orders of the Council of State, interfering with his religious duties, he was thrown into prison, and his death was occasioned by the rigors of confinement. He translated the Old Testament into Irish. 1674. Margaret Lucas, Duchess of Newcastle, died. Authoress of plays, poems, letters, essays, and philosophical fancies, filling 12 folio volumes, and the biography of her husband, William Cavendish, Earl of Newcastle. She was a very singular character, and has been both ridiculed and extolled by the best English authors. 1693. Paul Pellisson-Fontenay died. He gave a history of the French Academy from its establishment. 1778. Daniel Boone, the first settler of Kentucky, taken by the French and Indians near the Blue Licks. This was the second time he had fallen into the hands of the Indians. He made his escape about 10 days after, and reached home in safety. 1788. The settlement at Botany Bay abandoned, and this day the regular form of government was adopted, under Governor Arthur Phillip, and settlement made at Sydney Cove, Port Jackson, New South Wales. 1791. Saratoga and Rensselaer counties in New York, erected. 1792. Athanase Auger, a celebrated linguist, died. He was born at Paris, 1734, and became a clergyman. His studies of the Greek and Roman writers were indefatigable. The study of Cicero and of Roman history occupied the last 30 years of his life. His translations, etc., were published in 30 volumes. Learning proved its worth in his character and life. 1796. The British Admiral, Sir Francis Geary, died, aged 86. 1799. John Hedwig died. A German botanist, whose researches respecting the Cryptogamia class of plants have established his name. 1807. Schweidnitz in Silesia surrendered to the French General Vandamme. 1810. British General Picton tried for ordering Louisa Calderon to be put to the torture. He was killed at the Battle of Waterloo. 1812. Earthquake at Philadelphia. Duration 30 seconds. It was also observed in various parts of the United States to a less extent. 1813. Captain Forsyth with 200 volunteers from Ogdensburg crossed at Morristown to Elizabethtown, surprised the British Guard and took 52 prisoners, 140 guns, and some munitions, and liberated from jail 16 British deserters. 1821. The Caxton Printing Office, on Copper's Hill, Liverpool, the property of Henry Fisher, totally destroyed by fire. It was the largest periodical warehouse in Great Britain. 1823. Anne Radcliffe died. She was born in London, 1764, and married at the age of 23, William Radcliffe, editor of the British Chronicle. Her third novel gave her much celebrity, and The Mysteries of Udolpho placed her at the head of a department of fiction then rising into esteem. Maintained their place among the more modern and fashionable productions of the kind. 1828. Henry Neale, an ingenious English poet and novelist, died by his own hand, in a fit of insanity, supposed to have originated from too intense an application to study. He was the son of an engraver, and educated for the bar. His literary remains were published after his death. 1834. Cadwallader D. Colden, so favorably known as a philanthropist and scholar, died at Jersey City. 1837. Gustavus Adolphus IV, ex-king of Sweden, died. He came to the throne at the age of 14, on the assassination of his father, 1792. His violent and impolitic conduct, he was deposed in 1809, and his heirs excluded from the throne. He afterwards traveled in different countries of Europe under different names, and died at St. Gall in Switzerland. The latter years of his life were spent in poverty. He was badly clothed and fed, and possessed only an annuity of £300. 1837. The royal palace at Naples took fire and was partially destroyed. The library and the magnificent collection of paintings belonging to the king were burned. 1839. Carl August Nycander, a recent Swedish poet of no small celebrity, died.